All right, let's go.
Get out with LPP.
Can you help me?
Get out with LPP.
Can you help me?
Get out with LPP.
Can you help me?
Get out with LPP.
Everybody! OPP, it's other people's problems. Heard from Melissa a couple of seconds ago. Bottom line is she was in a good relationship, then it went bad, and now she's finding out that her family is still texting with her ex, like to the point where they're doing like bro conversations, maybe going to music festivals together.
Her brother got a text. She saw it. She's like, you're still talking to this guy? And like I said before, that if you're married to somebody and you have that bond with their family, it's your family too for how long? You know, maybe you get divorced after 20 years and you're expected to just not talk to people that you spent every holiday with. I don't think that that is fair. If you have a good relationship after a marriage, then that can only help everybody. There's no negative feelings. But I think with a dating relationship, it can just be cut off.
Morning, Steve. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Great. Thanks for calling. First thoughts when you hear this, what would you do? How would you handle this if it was you?
Well, I guess you can look at it a couple different ways. I agree with Kat a little bit, but I don't necessarily think you need to be married, right? 6 years is a long time, man. Not for everybody, right? But how many years do we really have? So, I mean, if you built a relationship with a family for 6 years, I think if he's not trying to cause problems for her or harassing her, and he just had a really good relationship with her brothers, I don't see any issue with that. I've been with my woman for 10 years, right? We're not married, although
Why?
we do have kids.
Marry that girl.
Why have you not
I know,
asked
right?
her yet?
Listen, he's just like, I know.
No, I have. No, she's got a ring. We just haven't.
Oh, okay.
Finance stuff. I don't know. So,
Got
I mean,
it.
but there is kids involved, right? But so I get that. But even if there wasn't, I think I have a really good relationship with her family, not just her dad, right? Her dad and I are really close.
Yeah, but
her
it's
sister
bothering
and I-
her. It's bothering Alyssa. So wouldn't you as a brother just be like, is it worth it?
But I
It's
think that's what Steve's saying is like, how could that bother you if I'm just hanging out with your brothers?
because there's still that lingering presence of your ex and you're trying to shake them. And
let me play devil's advocate. There wasn't a presence until she looked on his phone. She looked over his shoulder, and now there's a presence.
but
Otherwise,
now
there
she
wasn't a presence.
knows this summer they're going to have a blast at a music
I'm changing
festival.
my mind. I'm going with you, Steve. I completely believe in what you're saying. There wasn't a problem until she made it a problem.
Look at these
this is on her.
bros
This is on her.
sticking
No,
together.
it's not even about that. I think you're absolutely right. He's not going after her. He's not trying to make her life worse. All he's doing is saying, "These two guys I dig, and I built a relationship with. Why should I not be able to be friends with them anymore?"
I think the fish in the sea reference could go for this too. There are several fish in the sea
I
that
guess
you
it
can be
depends
friends
on the
with.
relationship too, right? Right? Like if he was not good to his whoever's sister, right? If he was mean to her and
Right.
abusive or something, then right, then maybe, hey, I shouldn't be talking to this guy no more. But if it wasn't like that, right? Maybe if they just had some little fights and stuff, they just didn't get along, right? They just weren't meant for each other.
Yeah.
Then there's no reason for them not
Preach.
to be friends anymore. I mean, that's just kind of petty, I think.
You got it, man. You're dead on. I'm so glad you called because you're absolutely right. I wasn't even thinking this way, and you should have your own
I
radio
wouldn't say
show.
you're absolutely right.
Listen,
but
I'm not going to be here Friday. I got a
think I'm gonna
commitment.
start a radio.
You should come over here. You can sit in here. I'll show you how to work everything. It's pretty easy. If Kat can do it, you can.
Absolutely, brother.
yeah, thanks for calling.
Have a great
Hey, you
morning,
guys have a good day.
I'm
Talk
his
to
way
you
of
later.
thinking. I'm his way of thinking. If this guy is not being malicious by still having contact with the two brothers, then why?
Then talk to Alyssa about it. She needs to sit down with her brothers and say, is this a relationship that you're really loving and you find you want to continue even though I feel this way? And maybe they'll say, yeah, I'm sorry that he made you feel a certain way, but we have something.
This is her problem.
I think it's a them problem. I don't think Alyssa is totally out of this, but I think they do need to talk.
All right, thoughts? Hit us up.